Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how I achieve a pink smoky eyeshadow look. First things first, I'm going to go ahead with the MAC oil control cream. I'm just going to apply it all over my face. This one is really good because I've got very oily skin, so it's very good for oil control, and you can get it at any MAC store really. I got this one because I was traveling and I got the travel bottle, which is really great. And then the next thing, I'm going to go ahead with my primer. I'm using the L'Oreal inflatable one. I hope I said it right this time. And I'm just going to apply it all over my face because I get really oily. This, I find it works perfect with the MAC oil control cream. So then the next thing, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I didn't do a detailed eyebrow tutorial because I already have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel. So if you have missed that, please do go ahead on my channel and you will see a detailed eyebrow tutorial. I think I uploaded it about 2 months ago, so I haven't changed anything. So if I do change anything in terms of the products or the brushes or the concealers, I'll let you know. But literally, I just play around with any concealer and any eyebrow pencil. You know, I find eyebrow pencils very great because I find I can literally build it up without any issues. So yeah, so go ahead and check that video out. I'm just going to literally just conceal under my eyes, you know, I mean over my eyes as well. Sometimes I've realized I like concealing my eyebrows with my foundation. Am I the only one who's doing that? Probably not, but I find it really great, especially the Maybelline one. I have used it so many times. It is so easy to blend out when I'm literally concealing my eyes with it. It happened once I forgot my concealer and I was traveling and I literally had to make a plan, like a girl had to make a plan. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drag that concealer down on my eyelids because I normally use that as my base instead of literally putting primer all over my face. Sometimes, I mean all over my eyelids. Sometimes I do just drag down the concealer and I use it as a eye primer, if you want to call it that. So I'm just going to go ahead as well and make sure that everything is proper, because I feel like when my eyebrows are not done properly, my makeup is crap. So we're just going to go ahead and blend that concealer all out. I don't know why I'm using the big contour brush. I don't know. The next step, I'm just going to take my setting spray from Rimmel London and my Valiant Lux brush, and I'm going to go ahead with my sleek vintage romance eyeshadow palette. You guys know I love this one because they have an amazing set of pinks there, and I love my pink eyeshadows. So I'm just going to go ahead with the first eyeshadow on the bottom. They don't have names, so yeah. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that as my transition color. I'm just going to apply it nice and softly on my eyelids. I'm not going to go in with a lot of product. I always emphasize on this point, when you are applying your makeup, just go easy on it and build up the product as you're going on, because you don't want to have like so much product and then like what are you going to do, wipe it off? Like, just, it's easier to just build it up nice and easy, and until you get to the shade or the color that you actually want to achieve. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. These brushes are from my range from Valiant Lux, and I've said it so many times, you can get them, order them. They're only 15 bucks and with free shipment in Europe. So they're very soft, easy to wash off. I know sometimes every time makeup artists think, oh my god, a white brush, they're not gonna come out properly after I wash them, but believe me, these brushes wash off very easily. And I think I should film another video on how I actually wash my brushes. If you guys want to see that, please do let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely film that one for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that color out. As you can see, I'm actually building it up, which is the biggest tip you can ever give to someone that's learning how to do their makeup. Build up your products, blend your products very well, and you'll never go wrong. Then I'm going to go ahead with another pink color. I forgot to show you guys. This one is actually my favorite, and as you guys can see, it's actually going off, and I'm just going to apply it in the corner of my eyes just to define that pink one that I used as my transition color. This one is a little bit of a deeper pink, and I'm just going to apply that. I'm just going to tap it on first before I blend it out and make sure that I have enough product on my eyelids. Sleek eyeshadow palettes, you can get them at any pharmacy in Ireland. I should think I always find them everywhere, or you can just go onto their website really. And then the next thing, I'm going to take another blending brush from Valiant Looks. This is a set, you guys can see I'm spraying it with my setting spray, and I'm going to go ahead with the black eyeshadow color, still on the same palette, the sleek one, and I'm just going to, yeah, I normally dust off excess product on the brush just so I don't have a lot of it, and I'm just going to go ahead and tap it on the outer corner of my eye. I'm tapping it this time, and then I'm going to blend it at a later stage. This is just to show that or just to see that I've got enough product on my eyes before I blend it all out. Look at the pigmentation of this eyeshadow, you guys. Like, it is so pigmented. It is, one application goes a long way. Sleek, I always say their eyeshadows are bomb. Like, they're bomb. And these eyeshadow palettes literally go for less than 12 bucks, so you can get your hands on it, and trust me, you're never gonna go wrong. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that eyeshadow out. I'm going to make sure that I do leave a flawless look when I'm blending them out. Wherever the pink and the black meet, it's supposed to look very, very flawless, and that's what I'm trying to achieve over here. And I'm just going in nice and slowly. As you guys can see, I haven't really, the singing, it just never stops. As you guys can see, I haven't went in again on the palette. I'm still using the eyeshadow on my brush, which I find is very, very great, because that way it is easy for me to blend out this eyeshadow. So yeah, do you guys want to see like just a normal, not a normal, just an eyeshadow tutorial instead of the whole makeup look? Or I don't know, you guys let me know what you want to see in the comment section below, because I feel like sometimes I just record things just out of the norm, but obviously I want to know what you guys want to see, so just let me know. And I'm just going in with that pink eyeshadow brush and just making sure I'm blending everything out so effortlessly, flawlessly, you know, and going ahead with the black as well, just making sure that everything is nice and soft. Your best technique is blending out your products. Blend out your products. Number one, it helps it to stay in place. Number two, it helps it to stay longer, because when you don't blend out your eye product, literally it's going to be all over your face, and I don't think anybody wants that. So that's like the best tip ever. Always make sure that your eyeshadow is blended out. And with this color, with this look rather, you can go for any color. You could go for the green and the black, you could go for the gold and the black. With the gold and the black is actually my favorite. I think I'll record that next week. So yeah, then the next step that I'm going to take is my eyeliner. This one is the Wet n Wild waterproof eyeliner. I find this really, really great. It is waterproof, number one, which makes it stick to your skin, and literally it doesn't really move around. Even if you blink, it dries off really quick. So I would recommend it. I got it in a pharmacy, I think, or online, I'm not too sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and line under my eyes. I'm not doing a wing liner because I have the Smokey eyeshadow already, which is complementing my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the liner over my brows, rather. Over my lashes. I'm not wearing any falsies today because I feel like this look is already complementing itself, and for some weird reason my eyes were really reacting to Lord knows what, so I just decided to skip the false lashes for today. So yeah, just make sure you take your time with this stuff, because once you mess it up, you're gonna have to start the whole whole eyeshadow application again, and I don't think anybody wants to go there. I'm just going in nice and soft with it. It is easy to use. The brush on its own is very thin, so you wouldn't really make a lot of mistakes with this one. And then the next step that I'm going to take is my Smashbox Full Exposure mascara. This one, I think you guys have seen it in every video. Smashbox came out with an amazing mascara, right? It is waterproof. It is very thick on your lashes. You wouldn't actually notice you're not wearing false lashes. So yeah, this one is a bit on the high end, but it's still worth it. I feel like with makeup, you just want to play around with it. Like you go high, you go low, you go, you know, just do whatever works for you really. So yeah, I'm just applying that on my eyelashes, and yeah. Then the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Rimmel London foundation. This is the only foundation by far that matches my skin tone spot on, I promise you. And then I'm going to go ahead with my foundation brush that I got from Primark. This one is really soft, and I'm going to spray it with my setting spray from Rimmel London, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my foundation. Don't mind the dancing. Don't mind the dancing. Sometimes you gotta motivate yourself. And you guys don't know, like, I recorded this video at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, see? Sometimes you gotta motivate yourself. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my foundation. You guys see how effortlessly this brush blends out my foundation. Like, it is really soft. And the foundation on its own is not too heavy. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage. But you can build it up, or you can literally, you know, go for a nice and softer, you know, looking more natural look. It's all up to you. But I like my foundation not really heavy. I think I like the medium coverage, because I don't really like the feeling of feeling like you've got foundation on your skin. It's literally so uncomfortable. But the best is just go for as little foundation as possible, and then if you need more, you can always just build it up really. So that's my tip when it comes to foundation. Then I'm going to go ahead with, literally my camera went bang on me, so I had to, you know, put it off and then turn it on again. And then I realized that the quality on this video was amazing. I'm like, where have you been, B? But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out my foundation with my beauty blender. This is just to give it a more natural look. I find that brushes do an amazing job, but once you use your beauty blender on top of that, it literally leaves it so flawless and so natural. And the way that you sometimes feel like you've got heavy foundation on, it literally, the beauty blender helps it to just stay as soft as possible. And then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is my favorite. This is my favorite concealer in the whole wide world, and I'm just going to conceal where it needs to be concealed. And yeah, just under my eyes, you know, my forehead, on my nose. You guys already know the drill. So yeah, I'm just going to use this one. I think it's already finished. I need to get another one. Okay, you can get it at any pharmacies, you can get it anywhere. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with my Real Technique beauty blender. And for some weird reason, I just felt like this concealer wasn't as bright as I wanted it to be, so I just went ahead and dipped onto my True Match, my L'Oreal True Match concealer, and I just used it under my eyes. And then I just went ahead and blended my concealer out with my beauty blender. Concealer, you can never get it right. You know, you can never get your skin color. Sometimes your skin tone shade, rather, sometimes you feel like it's a bit too dark. Some days you feel like it's a little bit too bright. But just play around with it, you know, just play around with it and see how it goes, B. Eventually you're gonna get it anyway. You can just mix and match, just mix them up. There's no harm in that. That's why I love makeup. There are no rules. You break the rules if you want to, and it's still gonna work perfectly. Then my next step, I'm going to go ahead with my Collection Loose powder. This one in Boots Pharmacy. First, I used to use Collection products all the time. I love their primers, I love the loose powder, and this loose powder, you guys, like, trust me, it smells amazing. I've never literally said a loose powder smells amazing, but this one is awesome. Like, it's really, really amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and literally set everywhere that I concealed, under my eyes, on my forehead, on my nose, just to make sure that my concealer sits and it doesn't move. And then I'm just going to go ahead with my L'Oreal foundation stick, the inflatable one in espresso. You guys already know the drill. And I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I like contouring on my forehead, you know, on my cheekbone, just to define my cheekbone. And I'm going to go ahead with the same foundation brush that I was using, and I'm just going to blend out my contour. I find it when I use the same foundation brush that I was using, I'm not like, you know, lifting off the foundation off my face. I'm just kind of like, everything is just going to blend, you know, so effortlessly on my skin. Whereas if I use a new brush, I just feel like it's just gonna mess my makeup up. That's just in my head probably, but I find it that when you use the same foundation brush, it just works absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out everywhere, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend out on my nose as well. I don't usually contour my nose, but I'm starting to have fun with it. Like, sometimes when I go out, or if I'm just doing my simple makeup, I don't normally contour my nose, but for some reason I'm just having fun with it, and I'm just loving it at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out, and then I'm just going to go ahead and dust out the excess powder with my contour brush from Real Technique. You guys know the drill already. And I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. This one is in shade Caramel. This one you can get in any pharmacy, like I always said. The Maybelline products are really, really amazing, especially the Fit Me range. It's great for oily skin. So I'm just going to dust off the excess powder, and just make sure everything is blended out amazingly, flawlessly, effortlessly. I think I've used those words like 20 times today. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that everything is nice and blended out. Usually I would use my powder brush, but I find the powder brush is really, really big. Sometimes I just use this contour brush. I just find it really soft. It does the same work. So why not? Why not? Real Technique brushes, you can get them at any pharmacy. You can get them online, I'm sure. They're really, really amazing. They're very affordable, but they're really, really great, especially when you're washing them off. They're really, really washable. And then the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. My favorite step ever. I'm using the L'Oreal eyeliner in Midnight Black. You guys already know I use this one. Actually just define my eyeliner with it. I'm just going to brush under my eyes, sort of just to make it look very flawless. And try not to poke your eyes, you guys. I did that and it is not fun at all. It is so painful. I literally cried like a baby. But anyway, just make sure you're very, very careful with this step. Be sensitive to your eyes. And then the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Revolution highlighter. I always use the Revolution highlighters because I find them very, very amazing, like very pigmented. This one I'm just going to go ahead with my Cavia fan brush, and I'm just going to highlight in all the spots that I want highlighted. If I could highlight all my face, I would, but I'm just going to go ahead on my cheekbones and on my nose and just on the top of my lip, just so when I apply my lipstick, everything looks so amazing and glowy. We love the glow. We live. the glow. Then the next step, I'm going to go ahead with my lipstick. This one is the Essence one. It is the matte range from Essence. I'm using the number 4. You guys have seen me use Essence products, and they are really affordable and very amazing. This lipstick, I would apply it and I wouldn't need to reapply it again, and I'm not even joking. All right, and then I didn't use a lip liner because this lipstick is thick enough, so I just found it really amazing. Then the final step that I'm going to use is the setting spray. I'm just going to go ahead with my Rimmel London and just set my face all over. This one helps me to stay matte all day, and I hope you guys love this video. And please do continue subscribing to my channel, like, comment, and let me know what you want to know, what you want to see, and share my videos. I'll see you guys next time, and I love you. Bye bye.